Next question, Jamie, can you tell us a little bit about why you're running for the Charter Review Board and your commitment to public service?
Most certainly. I am running for the Charter Review Board because I feel like I can give a genuine commitment to Sarasota County's residents. I feel like I will be there more present as much as possible every board meeting as far as I'm concerned, unlike my opponent. In
You're
addition,
not going to be tardy
no,
5 times?
No tardy. If we're meeting quarterly, I mean, they meet on average twice a year right now. There's no excuse at all. I maybe in 4 years, 10 meetings, you should be late or miss one, but not on a regular basis like my opponent. I feel like if you're going to commit to something, you should live up to the responsibility, especially representing a whole county of hundreds of thousands of people in Sarasota County.
Well, I have to say, it's really encouraging to see young people like yourself and to see Ryan stepping to the plate, being willing to put your life on hold for a little while and serve the public. So in advance, I thank you for stepping up and doing that.
It's my pleasure.
So Ray, tell me a little bit about the business community and the developers and where they fit into the Charter Review Board.
Well, I kind of see the community sort of divided in 3 groups. There's the no-growthers, the slow-growthers, and the pro-growthers. And the irony is that in recent amendments to the charter, you find that the slow or no-growthers are winning these amendments, and I don't have a problem with that. The business community seems to be pushing people toward the petition process rather than the Charter Review Board. And the irony is that when it goes to the petition process, the people sign 12,500 signatures, it gets on the ballot, and almost always it's passed. So I don't see what their point is by avoiding the Charter Review Board. Now, none of us, I think, have stated that we're slow, pro, or anti-growth or anything. We're just here to try to represent the people's opinions. And if you allow the Charter Review Board to function as it should, if you allow the people to come before that board to have the amendments fully vetted, fully talked about, the media coverage, it just makes perfect sense to me that this is how democracy should work. Instead of things decided behind closed doors or by special interest groups, let the people see what's going on.
I think that's an excellent point because, and that's what makes Sarasota so special. You have people who come to Sarasota to retire, but they never stop working. And these are people that are highly educated, highly skilled, retired CEOs of major corporations. And these people don't stop working. They do things like form groups like Citizens for Sensible Growth and the Safe Alliance for Fair Voting. And they do things not to diminish our county government, but to make our government better and function well for the community. And by going through the charter review process, all of these people out there can come and air some ideas out, and if we can institute a yearly town hall meeting, just imagine the wonderful things that could come from that.
Excellent. Well, we know that Ray's got a long history here in Sarasota and Virginia with your 30 years of being a local business owner. Brian, how long are you new to the area?
No, I've lived here since 1979. I moved here right after graduating from college.
Oh, great.
And I've had quite an interesting lineup of careers, but in the past 10 years, I've worked as a technologist in auditing in tax software. Something I'd like to mention, though, that kind of puts me apart from my opponent. My opponent, who has been on this board for quite a few years, is single-handedly, him and his wife were the ones that sued Sarasota County when the voters of Sarasota County passed a charter amendment to give term limits to our county commissioners. He was friends of one of the county commissioners, who is now our chair, and he said, "I don't like the idea that she can't be reelected after 8 years." So him and his wife sued Sarasota County at the cost of our taxpayers of tens of thousands of dollars in defense fees, and had it thrown out at a circuit court level. Of course, the county commissioners 2 years ago failed to appeal it to the state Supreme Court. They didn't think it was necessary. Well, I think that for the voters' sake, it still sits on the charter as an unenforced clause in our charter, But I think for the sake of our voters who voted in favor of that, that needs to be readdressed.
That's very interesting, and certainly something that I'm sure many of our voters and viewers tonight didn't know. So I'd like to just take a few seconds to give everybody one final chance to provide for our viewers just why it is you're running and what you're going to do if elected. Ryan, we'll start with you.
My name is Ryan Stanley, and again, I'm running for Charter Review Board District 1. My goal as a Charter Review Board member will be to make Sarasota County Charter Review Board a more visible and viable part of Sarasota community life. I am a 20-plus year resident of the Sarasota County area, and I ask for your vote. Can I give my web address?
Sure.
Okay, my web address is www.electryanstanley.com, and you'll find more information about me, more information about the charter, more information about the Charter Review Board, and so check it out.
This show is all about democracy, and we encourage and want people to learn more about our local candidates, and certainly giving your web address is a part and a step to that. So Jamie, tell us a little bit about why you're going to run.
Well, I came to Sarasota 12 years ago. I initially started in...
You're going to have to move quickly because I just saw them give me a 2-minute
Certainly.
warner.
Well, I think the basis of what Virginia has said about people in Sarasota caring, I do have a genuine belief in caring for where I live and representing the people, and I want to represent the best interests of the people for Sarasota County.
Great. Ray, do you want to go quick?
Sure. I just
I went out of order. I probably
Yeah,
threw
District
you off.
5, Ray Porter, District 5. Basically, I just want to make this community a better place for my children and my family to live, and everyone else, obviously. I've lived here for 30 years, and I intend to stay here probably for another 30 years. And I'm looking forward to your vote. My website is very interesting. It's www.iwhy.org/campaign2008.
Great. Thank
Remember
you.
that?
Brian?
Brian Worthington, candidate for District 3, Sarasota County Charter Review Board. Anyone in Sarasota County can vote for me. www.bryan4charter.com. Once again, I think the Charter Review Board are the custodians of our charter and must be represented by the people, not by special interests. Thank you.
And Virginia?
I think that I'm the most unique candidate running for Charter Review this year. I come from the creative community. I've worked with the ultra wealthy, the wealthiest people in this county. I've also worked with the service industry, and I understand how people think in this community, and I am ready to listen, and I am the most well equipped to represent District 2 because I am from that district and I love it.
That is great, and I thank you all for coming and educating all of us about the Charter Review Board and why it's important to go all the way down the ballot and remember to vote for the Charter Review Board candidates listed. Thank you very much, and we hope to hear more from you as you become elected officials and make the changes that are necessary to protect the people.
Thank you, Rita.
Thank you.
Rita.
Thank you.